Today I want to show you guys an alternative method to how I killed off all my grass in my backyard in just a matter of weeks. A reason I was doing this in the first place was because where it was situated, the sun just wasn't getting to the areas equally. And I hated the way my grass was never consistent with the way it looked, and it was just a constant battle to keep it neat. It would look great one day, then there was patches of yellow the next, heaps of weeds in between and on the sides, and anyone with a dog would know dog poop sticks to the grass, which also kills your grass. And it was always a pain when picking up sticky poop. Plus, my kids would never want to go and play on it as it had all the factors I had just mentioned. I just wanted my grass gone, dead, but not this dramatic. I was then going to replace the whole area with artificial grass. So I was going to kill my grass by using what I call the Suffocation Method, which was to use anything around the home that could lie on top of the grass that will block out the sun and stop its growth, such as cardboard boxes, weed mats, thick plastics, tarps, and they also had a whole heap of artificial grass which was going to come in handy. All these items sitting on top were going to hopefully stop the grass's growth production, hence why I called it the suffocating method. And if everything goes well, in a few weeks the grass will die off and compost itself, leaving only the bare dirt. This is where I laid a heap of cardboard down. I made sure it was overlapped, making sure it was in complete darkness, and then I proceeded to put the artificial grass on top. This is where I laid my old trampoline mat, putting it to good use instead of throwing it out, then laying the artificial grass on top of that. And I also had old weed mats from old garden beds that would work an absolute treat in this situation, then also placing the artificial grass on top. So this is what it looks like, having all your cardboard boxes, weed mats, plastics, whatever it might be, all underneath with no light getting to the grass, stopping its growth, hence hopefully suffocating it. So as you can see, after the first 2 weeks and a lot of rain, pretty much all of the grass has disappeared. But there is a lot of root systems still in the game, meaning light is either, even if it's minute, is still getting in, or we have to give it a few more weeks. And this section, I've only placed the fake grass on, nothing else underneath. Now, this is the same section after 4 weeks, and as you can see to the right, there is minimal amounts of root systems visible and is progressing really well. And to the left side, let's see, when I unveil the old trampolines mat, which has been sitting underneath the fake grass, wow, the grass and root systems have pretty much all disappeared. I'm pretty happy with that. No chemicals, poisons, as you can see by the amount of worms that are taking refuge just above the fake grass. That's awesome. I'm happy with that. What I'll do now to speed up the right side progress is to lay down some more leftover weed mat, and no doubt we'll fast track the death of the root systems in the next few weeks. Here's another spot, and as you can see, after 3 weeks, we're having only artificial grass on top with nothing underneath. There is only a little bit of roots visible. Now, fast forward 4 weeks and a fair bit of rain, and in the same spots, the roots have virtually all but disappeared. Don't forget, this is all the natural approach without any use of any chemicals. Now, of course, if time is not on your side and you need your grass gone real quick, I would suggest using your chemicals, such as a weed killer, or if you still don't want to use any chemicals, then a little bit more environmental would be to use a weed killer vinegar. That is especially for the garden only and definitely unsafe to drink. It is a high percentage of vinegar than your normal household one. Just inquire at your local hardware stores about those products. So, in a few months, this area will be ready for me to bring in crushed rock, sand, etc. for me to begin the process of putting down artificial turf. So, there you have it, guys. Hope you found this interesting and maybe even useful for a few of you in the future. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and to watch further future interesting shows from my channel. Take care.